My name is Bradley Farrington. My topic is baking chocolate chip cookies. What is warm, gooey, and reminds everyone of home? Chocolate chip cookies. Technically, chocolate chip cookies are biscuits containing small pieces of chocolate, also called Maryland cookies. The creator of chocolate chip cookies, Ruth Wakefield, at the Toll House Inn in Whitman, Massachusetts. Ruth cooked and served all the food for all the meals to all the guests at the inn and gained local notoriety for her desserts. One day while making cookies, she realized she was out of an ingredient for the recipe she was using. She had run out of baker's chocolate, so she substituted it with semi-sweet chocolate bar from Nestle. However, unlike the baker's chocolate, the chopped up chocolate bar did not melt and mixed into the batter like Ruth thought it would. The small pieces of chocolate only softened and the chocolate chip was born. In history, there have been many people influenced by the cookie. Wally Famous Amos was the first black to open a cookie-only retail store. His was the first black-owned gourmet cookie company to build a national following. The cookie made history. There is also a dark side to the cookie. In 1989, a woman and her daughter went to the Neiman Marcus flagship store. For dessert, they had chocolate chip cookies. She asked for the recipe and the waitress said it was $2.50. The woman bought it and to her dismay, she found out that it was not $2.50, it was $250. The woman demanded a refund and was refused. She put the recipe she bought on the internet, and lo and behold, it was quite similar to the Mrs. Fields recipe. I know everyone has their own version of the special cookie, but today I am going to inform you of my recipe. First, you need to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Then get everything you need out, cleaned and ready to use. I always pre-wash my counter space and working materials. The materials are baking sheets, parchment paper, spoons, mixer beater, measuring cups, and 2 bowls. Now time to get all of the baking items ready. You will need 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 cup butter softened, 2/3 cup granulated sugar, 2/3 cup brown sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 2 eggs, and 2 cups semi-sweet chocolate chips. The semi-sweet chocolate chips are used to offset the sugar and the sweetness with a little bitterness. Now combine your flour, soda, and salt in a small bowl. Set aside. Cut the butter into small pieces and mix with granulated sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla until it is all creamy. I prefer to use a stand mixer when making my cookies, but a beater will do the job. Add the eggs in one at a time, but mix in between each egg. Gradually add the flour combination. Then use your spoon and stir in the chocolate chips. If you mix in the pieces with a machine, you could blow the engine because the dough is so thick. And for those watching their figure, you can indulge your craving for intense chocolate experience by adding a 3-ounce bar of fine chocolate with a percentage of 75 or higher on the label. The percentage indicates the combined amount of cocoa bean and added cocoa butter in the chocolate. The higher the percentage, the greater the chocolate taste and the less sweet the product. Chop up the bar and use it instead of chocolate chips. Now you will drop the dough by tablespoon on the parchment paper covered baking sheets. The parchment paper prevents sticking and makes less of a mess. You will then bake the cookies for 8 to 10 minutes or until golden brown. It depends on your oven. I always go 10 minutes because I like a little crunch. Cool on baking sheets of a couple of minutes, then remove to cool completely, then eat. Thank you.